nest. I'm like, come hang out with me.
We did that too.
And my boyfriend just like, we have these little, so Rue doesn't always play with the actual toys that we get her. Sometimes she does. But we had these little like dart guns, like foam dart guns, and she loves the little darts. So he threw one up on the blankets to try to get her to sit with me, and she just took it and left. She'll come back when she see him. He's just hanging out.
Oh, look at that little poopy.
He's just hanging out. Aww. Luckily with dogs, all I had to do was sit on the couch. Well, she was sitting here, and then I was all like, oh my gosh, where's my computer charger? Where's everything? I'm, like, late. And so she was just, like, running around trying to figure where all my stuff out was. What? Figure where all my stuff was. Words. JG's bringing out the catnip. We call it her drugs. This is a big gun.
You know, I learned that catnip makes cats funky and crazy because the smell of it is like the chemical makeup of it is the same as a male cat's marking scent.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of
And
gross.
for some cats, it totally freaks them out, and some cats don't care. But that's supposedly why they love it.
She's like, what's your bed? Just give me that. Like, she knows the drawer that we keep the bag in and everything. We're just like, you want to do drugs? And she's just like,
That's great.
and she's just like, her pupils get huge, and she like rolls around on the floor in it. And yesterday, was it yesterday? A couple days ago, we gave it to her. He gave it to her, and she just like straight up ate it. And we're like, that's the first time you've ever done that.
Yeah, my
sister made catnip tea, and they will dip their paws in it and like lick it and rub it around.
I'll send a TikTok that I found to the group chat later, but I found a TikTok. I watched it like 3 times, and it made me laugh so hard. As this girl was like, oh, she has tea with her cats like every morning, and they were like, oh, you should make your cat some catnip tea. So she's like, okay, and then she's like, oh, I remember what happens when I give my cat catnip, and he goes like completely bonkers and is like rubbing his face on the cup and like spills the tea everywhere, and then all these other cats like descend on it, and they're all like rolling around in the spilled tea, and like my boyfriend was in another room. He's like, why are you laughing so hard? I saw that one. It's so good.
That's what my sister's cat does. He goes nuts. His name's Nibbler.
Oh,
It's from Futurama. He's a tuxedo cat.
so is this one.
Tuxedo kitty.
I used to have a kitty.
He has a white star on his forehead, and I tell her that he looks like a member of Kiss.
Yeah.
Do you call him Gene Simmons for short?
No, which one has a star on their forehead? I don't think it's him.
Oh,
I don't know.
He's the only one I know the name of. I only know his name because in the 90s, everyone was obsessed with his really long tongue.
They still are.
Yeah, they still are. It's a ridiculously long tongue.
Yeah.
My mom used to watch the Gene Simmons Family Jewels show. She watched it religiously.
I really liked the Ozzy Osbourne and his family. I loved that show. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's the show.
Probably. Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's the show.
Ozzy is different.
Yes.
Ozzy is Black Sabbath.
Yes, my mom used to watch that one too. I forget what that one's called.
Keeping Up with the Osbournes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My screen needs to be hard.
Ooh, look at all those dragons. No.
Uh-oh.
They're fighting those, right?
No.
We're
That'll
only
be fun,
level
though.
3. Have some decency.
It made it a toast.
Well, and Julie, you're going down. You're always right in front of the monster, so like, you're going down first.
You have to pay to get me rezzed.
I saw Talon move that over there and was just like, oh no.
I had the other 3, and so I moved the other 2 because we still in the middle of setting up. So, but I think we're good.
I'm ready.
Seems to be.
Okay. There'll be a lot of reading off of my phone today. Okay, so we ended the last session with everyone happy from the festival, purses filled with coin, and a long rest at the local tavern. Everyone's paying 1 silver for their lodgings for the night, so deduct that from your totals. Alright, so a new day dawns across the bed sheets of the party. As you set about your morning routines, each of you talks about parts of the journey so far. The trickster imps, unpleasant goblins, fire elementals, and a maze deep within the forest. Yesterday you had returned to a festival thrown in your honor where you played games and won prizes. When disaster struck, you kept your cool and tracked down the culprit, bringing him to justice. In the few short days you've been together, a bond among you has been forged, stronger with each passing encounter. As you were reminiscing about the things that have happened, some of you mentioned what brought you to the town in the first place. Kara's fiddling about with some partially completed projects in her backpack, and Anubirai is watching her, intrigued by this, as he spent much of his life alone and has never really seen any smithed products. He asks her what she's got in her pack, and Kara begins musing about the shiny buckles, grommets, and pins. She pulls out the mask portion of a full helmet and falls into a stupor of talking about the intricacies of the design and functionality of the piece. Anubirai asks her why she's making it, and Kara explains that this piece is actually completed. She just needs the rest of the helmet from the local blacksmith, Roderick Cole Spine, to put them together. Kara explains that even before the meteor fell from the sky, she had this piece completed, but the smithy's assistant keeps telling her that he's busy. The whole reason that she came to this town was to complete requests like this one, but Roderick has been too busy to see me, she says in frustration. So we're ready to go track him down. I can talk to the assistant.
Did I have to?
Party.
Oh. She made it seem like me alone. I was like,
We've got friends now. Let's go.
So as a party, you guys will journey across town, where you see the tents and stands from the festival being taken down. Unsold products are being magically condensed into tiny carrying cases, and any foiled foods are being discarded. When you reach the blacksmith shop on the east end of town, Kara knocks on the door. Several minutes pass without anything happening, and so she knocks again. Just as the party is starting to get too frustrated and antsy, you hear feet shuffling around behind the door, and what sounds like the feet of a chair being dragged across the wooden flooring. The door opens just a crack, and a small, squeaky human voice rings out, "Yes?" It's... The response comes from Horace Tickle, the 20-something human apprentice of the smithy.
Should we say hello? Say, hey, we need to talk to your boss.
Yes. So Kara's known Roderick, the smithy. They've known each other for years. He's been a friend of her family, almost like a favorite uncle. He taught Kara much of what she knows now, which is why she agreed to come here to help him with the current workload. They'd been exchanging letters for the past few months, and in them, Roderick had explained much about Horace, the apprentice. He'd been essentially dumped on his doorstep after he had made a deal with some distant traveling family members. Roderick had done some work for them, shoeing horses and repairing their carts, usually in exchange for coins or exotic working materials that they found out while they were traveling. When Horace Horace had been left with him as a young boy, there was a note with him that the family had no more need of him and that he should serve to balance the amount that the family still owed Roderick. While it seemed like a dispassionate thing to do, Roderick knew that a place for the boy here would be safer than out on the road, so he took him in. There's a small woodshed built on the side of his business that was converted into a livable shed for the boy to have his own room. It wasn't much, but it kept him safe and warm, and more importantly, it kept him out of Roderick's own room. Roderick had his living space above the shop where he sold his wares, because this is a small town and there's not much space available or competent crews that would be able to build a bigger home. With you guys asking where Roderick is gone, Horace starts to look around the group and he says, "Oh, he's not awake yet," and closes the door.
Well, I'm not like really good at reading body language of you small ones, but that guy seems suspicious.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, it's been going on for weeks. This is like that. We're done.
So you want me to rough him up a little bit, get his tongue loose?
Yeah.
We
I
need
just-
to find some answers. Maybe not violent ones, but we need to find a way.
Silence is always the answer.
So Gail starts getting frustrated and she says, "Not a problem," and bangs on the door even louder and she says, "We'll just wait inside." As they burst through the door and Horace, the expression on his face changes completely to that of panic, and he says, I'm really not supposed to let anyone inside the shop until we're open."
So you're open now.
I reach out and grab him by the shirt, pick him up, and set him down on the counter. So we're gonna talk now. Come on, Kara, this is your job.
Kara says,
Tall enough to pick people up?
Yeah, I'm like 7 feet tall and shit.
So Kara says, "We're not just customers, I'm family, and I'm gonna wait for him inside," she shouts. "It's been nearly 2 weeks, and he's been too busy to see me this whole time." That doesn't make sense. He's the one that asked me here, and I came. We're doing this right now. And so the party pushes into the shop and starts looking around for the Roderick, the smith. As the party's investigating the room, you notice that the forges are all stone cold and that the workspace is a complete mess. It's weird that for a smithy that there's no fire in the hearth. As you're walking across the room, you notice that your shoes are sticking slightly to the ground, and the air is filled with a sickly sweet, almost burned sugar smell. Kara decides to go upstairs looking for Roderick because she knows that that's where his room is.
There are like multiple rooms upstairs. We'll just go through one by one.
I'll stay here and hold the short guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should make sure that the apprentice doesn't just like disappear.
So after some rummaging around upstairs, Kara bursts back down the stairs again, yelling at Horace, and she says, "He's gone! He's not here! How long has he not been here? What's going on?" As Gail has her arms basically around his throat to stop him from going anywhere.
It's just a shoulder grab. It's not my fault. My fingers are long and reach around his little scrawny neck.
With more and more questioning, Horace bursts into tears, sobbing uncontrollably. "I don't know where he is. I love him so much for everything he's done for me, and I can't find him. A few days ago, he left with one of the townsfolk to look at something strange, but neither of them returned. He said that it would be fine if he was gone for a while because he knew that Kara was coming here, but now I just don't know. visibly upset. The snot and tears are starting to run down his face, and his cheeks are getting flushed to bright pink. And he says, "I can't live on my own. Not really. I'm not ready yet. He still had so much to teach me, and now I can't find him. What am I going to do?" Breaking away from Gale's grasp, Horace backs into a corner and sinks onto a dusty stool that's been haphazardly thrown into the corner and starts sobbing into his hands. What do you do?
We should have look for him. Gale needs to finish the helmet. Or not Gale, sorry. Kara needs to finish the helmet.
For adventure.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go look for this guy.
Are there any clues? Like, can we like search for where he
What's
is?
the weird smell and the sticky floor about?
Yeah, what's
No, guys, we catch this guy and we question him. Did he get away?
No, he's still sitting
Or
in
they're
the
just
he's sitting in the
scrambling
same
away
room.
I think she said that he's crying in the corner.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
not trying to leave. He's just upset.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought he was like trying to get out. Okay.
So what's the sticky floor and the sweet smell in the room about?
So somebody needs to ask him. I'm just gonna scare him. So maybe somebody that's good at talking to other little people.
I've got good charisma.
Ariel, you do the talking.
Okay. I would like to. Oh, what's it called? Roll a charisma check, or is that what it is?
Persuasion. You're
Persuasion.
trying to persuade him. That's gonna be in your skills. Persuade him to open up to you.
Which one do I roll for that? Do I just click on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you click on it.
I got a 19.
Good.
Wow.
Does that work?
So as you're talking to him, all he does is start bawling even louder and just screaming and crying loudly, and it becomes more obvious that you're not going to get any more information out of him because he just doesn't know anything.
I was even nice.
You were very
Smiled at him.
nice.
I even winked at him.
Good, I keep trusting.
Oh, so sad.
So I guess we could go around town and ask the locals, like someone else that's always here, like the cobbler or the armor or whatever. We could ask them if they've seen him around.
You're
we
at the
investigate
armor
the room
shop,
a little bit more?
so...
That's what I was thinking. Like, can we roll to see if like we can figure out what like the
Yeah, because is it like
An investigation.
blood
yeah,
on the floor?
or like
It sounds like blood.
It sounds like blood.
perception or something.
What blood do you know of that smells like burning sugar? That's
That
weird.
well, you know, we are magical creatures for the most part, so it could be anything.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, yeah, blood smells metallic, but I don't know what's going on.
So, can I do like just a perception check to see if I know what it is?
You can.
Yeah.
So, you can kind of crouch down to the floor and try to run your fingers over the ground and see if there's anything that you can notice about it, but nothing's really jumping out at you of what it might possibly be. So it's kind of just, it is what it is for now.
Give it a little lick.
No
I
thanks.
would suggest not trying to eat it.
Maybe he's got like a letter or something on a desk, or you know, something that might say, "We're gonna come get you," or "I'm leaving town," or something.
You know, like search the rooms. That'd be like investigation.
Yeah, should we search
Well,
or should we just move on?
your suggestion of talking to townsfolk is a good idea, given that he disappeared with one of the townsfolk, so it's a pretty good guess that somebody else might know what's going on.
Okay, then let's go question the townsfolk.
So, as a party, you guys leave the smith's shop, and you're kind of just wandering around looking for people that are willing to talk to you.
Cut off the cameras for some reason. Everything.
There you go. Goodness. Are we okay? Can you guys still hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I love the Oculus riffs on the mannequin. They're on their own adventure.
It's just a really safe way to store them.
It's a great way to store them.
Problems? Or are you good?
I'm good. It's just it changed like the size of everything. I don't know why.
Awesome. So, as a party, you've left the smithy shop and you're wandering around town looking for people that are willing to talk to you. Because of the festival that just happened, a lot of people are too busy to even talk to you, so they'll kind of just buzz you away and won't let you get any kind of information out of them because they're too busy at the time. You eventually find one shop owner that talks about how there was some weird things happening off to the north side of the town, and no one was really sure what to do about it, but they kind of figured that maybe Nerodric might be able to help since he was the smithy in the town. He's kind of more educated than most of them because he has more artisan type of training. So that's why they wanted his help. He's also a burly dwarf, so it seemed like a good idea to take him along. So, as you guys wander north out of town, you're looking around for anything that might be kind of weird or out of place, and you come across a steep hillside that has the rocks that are jutting out of the ground, and there's just plant and tree and rock debris all over the place, and it's a huge mess. And as you're wandering around the area investigating, you find that there's basically just a giant mouth of a cave that's opened on this side of the hill right next to the town. As you can investigate the rock slide a little bit and find one of the pockets off of Nerodric's tool belt that's been torn off and kind of just left in the dust, so you know that he's definitely been here. I'm assuming that you guys are okay with going into the cave to try to find out what's going on.
Well, of course.
I was gonna say we should maybe go a little slow to make sure we don't get immediately crushed. But yeah.
It seems like it's fairly stable, it's just that
Okay.
it's not part of the natural landscape, so things were kind of pushed out of the way to cause this cave entrance. With careful picking through the tunnel, down a large winding pathway that seems to descend so far that the air quickly is getting cooler around you. Eventually, the party rounds a corner, and you discover that there's a huge underground cavern, and it seems like this would be directly under where the town is. Around the edges of the cavern, there are ponds of what look like faintly glowing water that gives the cave a gentle ambient light to the room. There are stalactites and stalagmites that are jutting from the floor and the ceiling of the cave, which causes some other dark spots around the cave. So,
Should we wander a little bit and look for her friend?
Yeah. Are there any like offshoots, or is it kind of one big cavern?
except for the tunnel that you just came out of, it's really just one big cavern. So there's nowhere else that you can see where you can go. As you wander around the cave, you can find scraps of clothing and the occasional pieces of rotting meat, which may entirely be human. And in the center of the cave, you find Nerodric. He's lying in the middle of the cave, leaning against some rocks. He's clearly very weak, dehydrated, and delirious, because you don't know how long he's been down here without food or rations or anything. He's clutching onto his side, which has clearly been drenched in blood that's now dried in place. If you try to talk to him, you're not going to get much information out of him because he seems to be fading in and out of consciousness.
So there's no point in saying what the hell happened.
Yeah, I'm thinking at this point, is there anything around him? Because we might want to have the giant over there go ahead and just pick him up and bring him back to town and see if we can get him kind of healed up a little bit, figure it out.
Yeah, okay. So I'll pick him up. How gentle do I need to be? Think throw him over the shoulder or carry him like this? What do you think?
I would say he's kind of injured, so maybe a little more gentle.
Okay, it will be slower this way, but I can do it.
Right before we leave, do we see? I look around the cave to make sure there's not anything else that we're missing.
So,
Because didn't he go with somebody? Is he the only living being left in the cave? Other than us, of course.
yeah, so you can kind of tell from the clothing and bits of person that are around the cave, something really gnarly happened here, and that the town member that he came with is no longer a town member. So, around you, rocks start shifting and falling behind you back towards the entrance. As you turn back towards the tunnel where you came from, you realize that a gigantic Leonin beast is now blocking the tunnel. Get in the frame.
Or you can move the camera around.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. There we go.
What is its issue? Holy shit. Oh my god, what is your problem? And once again, it's moved everything. You're being such a jackass.
Awesome.
Gotta love technology.
You're good.
Okay.
Everyone can still see you. It's just the YouTube shit that's not working properly.
Can I see your character sheet? I just forget where all the stats and crap are.
Did we never print extras of all the others?
Not really. So, Ariel, will you roll a intelligence check for me?
You bitch. Four. Oh, that was save. Sorry, hit the wrong thing. Try again. $16.
Awesome. So you realize and exposition dump to the rest of the party that this monster that's in front of you is a manticore. It's a monster in every sense of the word. The manticore has a vaguely humanoid head, the body of a lion, and the wings of a dragon. A bristling mane stretches down the creature's back, and its long tail ends in a cluster of deadly spikes that can impale prey at impressive range.
Oh, thanks.
Move back slowly.
Further into the cave, he's blocking the tunnel in your exit.
Well, I mean, like,
I attack!
Violence is
Wait,
the
I'm
only
holding
answer.
the guy.
you did,
I
Yeah, like,
gently set him down, and then I attack.
Let's go. Initiative.
well, I just kind of meant like back away from the range of the tail, further into the cave.
Some of us don't have that option.
The heart is willing, but my initiative roll is not.
Oof.
This is like the best I've had. I kept rolling that one. Do a 9 is better.
Let's see.
I got a 14. Nice.
Yeah, 17. Oh, nice.
So it popped up, and I was like, "Oh, that's good." I should not be so tired.
You're a mom. You're allowed to be tired whenever you want.
I haven't got to sleep in this morning.
Got a lot to catch up on though.
That's the truth. She still wakes me up several times a night, so
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Squirt.
I feel like my wonderful little wood heater is only heating the opposite side of this tiny room. I keep moving closer and closer to it.
So you have like a little shed space.
Yep. After the game, I'll show you. Dirty right now because I moved everything in because it's been too cold to be out here, and I didn't want my stuff to like break in the cold. So
That's smart. Okay, so
I accidentally left. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're good. As the party starts spreading out, breaking into kind of an attack formation around the Manticore, he lifts himself up into the air using his massive wings to start kicking up dust around you. As he's beating his wings as hard as he can towards you, there's just a massive gust of wind that's coming backwards, kicking up the dust, and you can kind of feel that there's a slight feeling of magic that's entwined with the air and the dust. And as the dust starts to settle, you notice 3 smaller creatures that are yeah, fine. I'll so since Oriel rolled high enough earlier, she also realizes that these 3 new creatures are dust mephits. They are elementals that are made of air and rock, or earth, basically.
Does anybody have conjure water?
Someone does, actually.
I think Ashley does.
I believe I do. Yeah. Where is it? One moment.
So maybe like this
Yeah,
thing
just throw
flies and you could shoot arrows at it if you have arrows or ranged spells.
I have create or destroy water.
Make it rain. Make it rain.
Can I cast create water?
You could, but it's not your turn.
Oh, sorry.
One of the baddies rolled higher
Got
than you
excited.
did.
Got excited.
You're good. That's what we're looking for. Okay. So our first little bad guy, this dude, is actually technically baddie number 2, but he's first on the initiative roll. For his action, he moves this way, and he uses his attack Blinding Breath. So any creature that's within a 15-foot cone in front of him is going to be blinded. So I need Aisling and Gale to do dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Comic relief.
So sadly, Aisling, you're now blinded.
Awesome.
That's rough, buddy.
So at the end of each of your turns, Aisling, you can do another dexterity saving throw to see if you can recover from it.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay, so that's his action. So it's your turn now. It's Aisling's turn.
You say tell them that. I know it's not my turn. I go last. At least out of all of them.
Okay. Where's my... I just roll a d20?
Well, you...
I'm blind, so...
Is it a spell you're casting?
I was gonna, cast create water so it's rain, so it'll help to try to destroy the beasties.
I think it's automatic.
Yeah, I don't think you would need to aim to be able to do that.
Okay, cool.
Because the rain takes up a certain space, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's, like 30 feet or something.
What? Getting the ball?
Yeah, it's like 30 feet.
Yeah, 30-foot cube. So it's 30 by 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I just hit cast?
So, what would you go? So you could pretty much get these three, because it looks like this one out of here is out of the range.
Okay.
Maybe not. Barely, so he would be. He's one block. He's 5 feet out of the way.
Justin.
Or can I turn towards him? Even though I don't know where he is, because I'm blacking.
I think as long as you aim that spell in the direction of where you remember the Manticore being and where you can hear him prowling around.
That you could roll for.
So I'll do that then.
Well, she's blind. Can she actually accurately get it to hit all? Or which ones would she hit?
True. So, roll what? Dexterity?
That's what I'm asking.
It'd be
Roll
perception. I think.
What was it? Sorry?
We're debating.
Okay.
My guess would be perception.
I agree, actually.
Perception?
So, yeah, so roll a perception check to see if you can
Because you'd
throw
be
it
able
in
to.
the right direction. Yeah.
Wait, why can't I see that?
It's been a few weeks. It's hard to find everything now.
Like, where is everything?
So perception's on the long list in alphabetical order.
Yeah, I remember now. Got it. There's perception. Cool. Blink. Ah, what is wrong with me today?
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Yeah.
But it is 30 by 30. Is it missing everything, or that's your call? I'm just letting you know it is a 30 by 30 square. It's not just like an arrow.
But she's rolled less than 10, which is not
So
great.
Shot behind her.
Yeah. So yeah, you
We
gotta.
could have just like wee.
It's just raining on us now.
Yeah. Should I roll my dexterity per saving thing to see if I can maybe recover?
Yeah. So since your attempted water dousing attack didn't work, go ahead and roll a dex save and see if you can break out of.
What is
Why?
wrong with me?
Critical fail.
That's like
Time to refresh.
yeah.
Yeah. This is great.
Okay, so Betty's turn. Let's see. So this dude is gonna move over here into Oriel's face because he has a claw attack. Rude. I have your dice tray.
Mm-mm. Kind of full of shit.
Yeah, I need them. This is why you buy multiple sets of die.
Need all of the math around.
I am learning that you can never have too many. This is the way.
I only own one set.
Well, if you're in person, it would make more sense to buy more, but right now it's kind of pointless.
So, Oriel, he's gonna hit you for 8 slashing damage as he's clawing at your ankles.
I'm not gonna have any ankles after this.
It's okay, Kara can build you some new ones.
That's the bionic ankle.
It'll be real shiny.
Okay, so that's his turn. So, Kara, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna move 10 feet forward to go for the little guy in the middle. And hopefully, we'll see if I remember how to do this right. I clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, so I do the hit first, right? And I got 15.
That'll hit.
Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna take my double-handed battle axe. And 11.
What?
Her attack.
I'm assuming, yeah. Because I don't think she can attack twice yet.
Because it's not two-handed.
No, I think it's like level 4 or 5.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if we were debating a double-handed attack or whatever.
Oh, no, that one I can do because I just roll a d10 instead of a d8, and like I don't have a shield or anything
Ah,
at
right.
the moment. So,
I remember that.
yeah.
Okay, so you did 11 points of damage.
Cool. And then can I, before my turn ends, can I back up again? Because I don't really want to be that close to the Manticore.
Will be attacked.
Yes, but the imp will get an attack of opportunity on you because you're leaving his melee range.
Just kidding, then.
Okay, then Oriel, it's your turn.
I would like to attack the little guy in front of me, please.
Start swinging at your ankles.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a two-handed
What?
slashing. Oh, I think I have to hit that. I think I have to hit first, right?
Yeah.
And then okay. So 18. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm hitting the wrong thing. And then for 9 points of damage. Unless you want to go with the original one when I messed up. That's totally fine.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, then.
Is it hurt?
No, not yet. Okay, so baddie number 3 is going to attack Kara now.
Need numbers to stick around them.
And he does 9 points of damage to you, Kara, with his slashing claw attack.
Let me see the circles.
Huh?
The discs.
Okay. So, moving on. Gale, it's your turn.
Excellent. I rage. And I would like to move forward in a straight line and get right in that Manticore space.
So, yeah, you could move right in his face.
Okay.
Bubble.
All right, great. And now I attack him so hard. Let's see. Oh, does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Oh no! Yes. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay, so Ashling Manticore is going to use its spike tail attack.
Yikes.
And
Okay, who's 1, 2, and 3?
okay, so I did 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That is very helpful.
That's helpful for all of us, actually. Thank you.
Yes.
So his first attack does 7 damage.
That comes up as 6 on screen. Does that show that as 6 or 4 to you guys?
What's that for?
Yours won't show me.
What?
The Roman numerals. In this video, it shows it backwards. So it shows it as a 6, not a 4.
Sweet.
I think the one in front of me, for order purposes, was 3, too.
Well, it shows it right on OBS at least.
Yeah, mine says it's 3.
So this one right here, does it show the 1 before the V, so it shows the 4 on the Manticore?
Yeah.
Not V to 1. So my Discord's just all sorts of fucked up.
I believe it. Why do I have a critical fail on my face?
Because it likes to keep popping up. Because space is your thing, so it's the biggest freaking
Ours
button.
too.
Just do them all. It didn't work.
And now they won't go away.
There you go.
Excellent.
So, yeah, for
So how
battle,
injured am I?
So you've now taken 13 points of damage.
Oh,
So he can use his tail spike 3 times during one action. And his first one missed, but the next 2 hit. So you had 7 plus 6 damage for 13 total.
I took 8 damage or 9 damage.
Yours was 8.
so
Okay.
13 damage.
Yes.
Thanks. Stupid Manticore. Blind. I get hit with the tail. Twice.
At least it wasn't all 3.
That's true.
So that's the end of his turn, and Anubirai, it's your turn now.
So I'm going to move.
Yeah, what exactly can I do? Oh, it's his turn. Cool.
Not taking chances, and I'll shoot for the Manticore.
Yes. Please, somebody help me.
So you know, the Manticore's range is 200 feet.
Yeah, I know, but I'm safer from everything else.
Jeez Louise.
100 feet.
Mine's 600. What now?
Yes, you can
There you
reach
go.
farther. My point being, you're not out of his range. Nice.
Ooh.
That'll definitely hit him.
Cool.
For 7 damage.
Well, the max I can do is 11.
Okay. That's not bad. Comparatively. Well done, you've done a little bit of damage to him. He's not wounded yet. You only have the 1 attack?
Yeah, I can't do. We don't get like double attacks until 5, I believe.
Oh, okay. Back to the top of the round then. It's now baddie number 2.
Because I don't think I even have bonus actions, not unless you're. Oh, shit. I could have.
Okay, what?
Let's see. I gotta remember how this works.
Oh, right, you have that. I forgot.
Mhm.
Quick,
So I can put it on, but it's not gonna do any damn good at the moment for me. So
Okay.
I will just wait, because I'd have to hit him again. So, keep going. But I'll keep that right there so I don't forget.
Okay, so baddie number 2's turn. And he's going to. So he's gonna crawl right up behind Gale, and he's going to attack her with the claw attack as well. And it hits. So that's 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and I take half of that since I'm raging.
Okay, so half rounded up is 3.
Okay.
Okay, Aisling, your turn.
So, I was looking. I have a healing word. Can I use that on myself?
You could, but I don't think that would affect the blinded because it's not actually damaging you.
Okay.
And the book also says that you have to pass the dex save for it to end, or it lasts for a minute, so...
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm blinded, so I can't really, like, hit anything. Unless I just, like, wildly use my bow and, like, listen and, like, try to hit it by using my hearing.
I mean, pretty much all the enemies are gathered around Gale, so if she starts just, like, mouthing off, you could aim that direction. But you might also hit her, so...
Exactly.
That could be
Not
bad.
mouthing off.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what I have
You're
that
on
I use
mute.
that will not. Am I on mute?
No, not you.
No.
Gail looked like she was saying something.
Oh,
I said, I can take it, I'm big, just do it.
just do it. Okay. Let's do that. That Gail's okay with it. Because I was trying to see if I have a spell or something I can use that may not damage too many other people in the process.
Well,
That
your
I
conjure
or-
water wouldn't.
conjure water wouldn't. That's true. I could, but I've already used that, haven't I?
Don't you have more than one spell slot, though?
Well,
Yeah.
isn't your... I swear it was a... Oh, it is a first level spell.
Yeah.
I guess that depends on how many spell slots you have.
It says 2.
So you can
So
use...
yeah, you could use it again.
As long
Okay.
as you haven't used something else, then yeah.
I guess I'll do that again. Because maybe it'll help with the Manticore, because they're all fiery, right?
Yeah, sure they are. Because isn't it just basically the whole human, lion, and
Yeah.
eagle shit?
Well, this says dragon, but
Oh, dragon, not eagle.
he's not
Elemental or anything.
right, so he's
No.
not sensitive to water at all.
I thought something earlier said something was sensitive to water.
The
Little
I
guys,
used
yeah.
it the first time.
the little creatures, because they're made of dirt and what, air?
Yeah.
Yes, got it.
So you kind of just create mud with them.
Yeah, let's just do the water thing again. Actually, it looks like I have more than... I have 4 slots, actually. Cool. So I'm doing that again. So I do...
Do perception
Perception?
again. Yeah.
Please, 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 please.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm up 3 slots, apparently.
I even refreshed my browser.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hit, so it's just gonna run off into a different corner of the cave and kind of just slam into the wall and then start raining down the side of the cave.
Yeah.
So roll.
Sometimes the dice just aren't with you.
Nope.
You'll get it next time.
So roll your dex save again. See if you can snap out of it.
Fingers crossed. Got 12.
That works.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So you're no longer blinded, but your turn's over. Okay, so Moving on, it's now baddie number 3. And he's gonna go for Oriel's ankles again. Yes,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
have any ankles.
But he misses, so...
This is why I have shin bracers.
Darn Skippy.
Okay, so Kara, your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna go for the one in front of me again. Use my battle axe two-handed.
Which
And
you and Gale are now flanking him, by the way.
perfect. They're at 21.
Nice.
In flanking, I get to roll the hit twice or the strike twice.
The
Is
hit.
that-
So
the
you
hit,
can you
okay.
can roll the hit
But-
again to see if it's critical, but otherwise we know we
Yeah,
know
we're
that
gonna
it
hit.
hit. Yeah.
I mean, I'll roll for critical
Yeah.
if I can hit the button. Okay, well,
You try.
fine. I tried. Alright, so double-handed strike. Got 13.
Nice.
Ice. First blood.
So he's now looking wounded.
Yes.
I can't put a red marker around him because we don't have a red marker now.
Got many red markers. Here, look, you can even. Well, these still work, but are you talking? So who are you putting what around?
Number 3, he's wounded now. That'll work. Thank you.
I mean, there's an obvious difference. Even on camera, you can tell what's what.
Okay, anything else, or are you good?
I'm done, but I have a question because I might just be confused. So, I thought originally it was baddie number 3 in front of me because I'm blue. Yeah, I'm blue.
Yeah, number 1 is in
So-
front of you.
It may have been 3 at first, but who the hell knows?
Okay. So, but wouldn't it be number 1 in front of me that was the damage? Because that's who I was attacking.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm blue.
Yeah,
Right?
she's right. It's number 1, not number
Okay.
3.
So is number 1 actually
Okay.
damaged enough then?
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something I was missing. Like,
Nope, you're good. Thank you.
I just do what I'm told, so
That's okay.
Sure, throw me under the bus. That's awesome.
there's no way I would have known who was attacking what.
You're not paying attention.
It's okay. I just, just double checking.
Thank you. Okay, Oriel, it's your turn now.
Sorry, I was on mute. The one in front of me is still alive, correct?
Yes.
Let's try to unalive it. So, I'll go with my longsword again. 16, does that hit?
Yes.
And 2
Oh, told me up here.
hands. 11.
It tells me up here too.
So now he's wounded too.
Which one?
Number 3. It actually is number 3 this time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you done? I'm assuming. Okay. Gale, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna frenzy. I'm gonna frenzy attack, and that's while in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one until rage ends. So I'm going to try to attack him twice.
I assume you're aiming for the Manticore?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, good thing I can hit twice.
Yeah, because that's not going to work.
Oh my gosh.
15 will hit.
Oh,
Oh, yay.
okay.
Oh, wait, I was flanking. What if I critical hitted?
You're flanking one of the Mephits, not the Manticore.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. I'm going back and forth between my screen for the D&D Beyond and the video. So
Okay. I'm assuming that's your turn done?
Yep.
Okay, so now it's the Manticore's turn. So let's see, I think Gale and Anubirai are the only ones that haven't taken damage yet.
I've taken a little bit of damage.
Yeah, you took like the 3 points.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I archer this thing.
Debating if I want the Manticore to attack you, though.
Do what you want. Yeah, shit.
Huh?
That's why I always roll the dice.
Oh. That's a really good point.
Because there's 5 people, you just... Because, like, to me, the way I would do it, you have Sparkles as the closest. Whoever the hell Pink is. Gale. So, technically, I would do 1 and 6 as her. And then 2, 3, and 4 would be everybody else. But that's how I would do it. And it changes. It all depends on what's going on in the battle and whether they're only physical, not physical, but melee, or if they range too, like you said, the tail does.
Yeah. Well, I like that one, so that's what I'm going for. Okay. So, Kara, you take 4 points of damage from the tail spike. Gale, you take another 3 hit points. And Kara, that's another 7 hit points on you.
All right.
And he's done now, so Anubirai, it's your turn.
I didn't take any damage in that, right?
No,
Awesome.
Just trying to figure out how the concentration shit works.
I was rolling a d6 so that it would determine which party member his tail spike went after.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast my Hunter's Mark on the little dude that's almost dead.
Just stacking them up, aren't we? Cute.
And then I'll try and knock him off his ass. Yeah, I still have clear aim on him too, so.
That'll definitely hit.
Wow. So 11 damage.
So he's really, really wounded now, but not dead.
My Hunter's Mark had done a damn thing.
Yeah. It did a little something.
Very as small as possible.
Are you done?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, so back
I'm
to
out of cave.
back to the top of the round then, and it's baddie number 2, so he's gonna try to attack Gale again. And he misses again. So, Aisling, it's your turn, and you're no longer blinded now. Woohoo!
Yay! So I'm going to use my short bow. And I'm going to stay where I am, even though I know I'm still within range of that evil tail. And I'm going to try to hit the Manticore.
Okay.
I believe in you.
16.
That'll hit.
What? 4 damage.
Okay, so he takes 4 points of damage.
Which is nothing.
It's a little something. Better than 1.
That is so true.
Better than none.
Better than none.
Wait, wasn't someone like raging or something?
Yeah, Gale's raging.
Was it raging or something else?
Yeah, I'm raging.
She's
and
frenzied
frenzied.
raging, actually.
I don't know if I have a frenzy. I have a
No,
raging.
no, we might. Oh, pink.
Oh, pink, that's right.
Pink.
Check the front of it, because they're all labeled. So you can figure out if we have a frenzied.
Raging.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can read that or not. Oh, that's right.
I kind of love all the colored rings.
Yeah.
They're fun.
I don't know if I have a frenzied.
They're alphabetized on there.
Yeah, I have frightened. I have an FF. What's an FF?
We could just use that.
Fiery, fairy fire. I thought it said fiery fire.
Fairy fire.
Fairy fire. Hey, I have that ability, I think.
Fiery fire now. Okay, I'm assuming you're not moving anywhere, Ashley? Okay.
No.
Okay, so then, baddie number 3 is going to try to attack Oriel's feet again.
These are just so fucking horribly designed.
I need my
Oh.
ankles, man.
I'm sorry, he got a critical.
Kara can just build you new ones, remember?
Do you have inspiration?
Yeah, because I don't think anybody's used it yet, so
Well, yeah, because we got a new one when we leveled, right?
yeah.
So maybe you could, like, not get critically hit. You could make him roll again.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Isn't that how inspiration works?
But didn't we go to sleep and I can't remember how it stays.
So it would have reset because you leveled up and had a long rest overnight, so you do have your inspiration back. But I think that only works as basically a lucky roll where you get to reroll something, not forcing an enemy to reroll.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me anyway. I mean, some of these rules don't make sense, but it's more like guidelines, not rules.
Nice.
I got a lot of frightened, but I'm not finding any frenzy.
So, Oriel, how many hit points do you have at the moment?
22.
At the moment, that's my max.
Okay, well that's good because
My
he
max
just
is 31.
so because he got a critical, you took 18 points of damage. Or no, 16. Sorry, 16.
Oh, God. I have 6 left.
The screen starts flashing
I've got 8. You're in good company.
around.
And another frightened.
Kara, it's your
I've got
turn.
11.
now.
Alright, let's see if we can end the dude in front of me. Come on.
And another raging.
Alright, I got 16, and then since I'm flanking... Okay, well, 24, still it's more.
Yeah, it'll still hit.
Perfect, gonna hit, so then we'll do two-handed, and, 5,
So he's pretty wounded now, but not out yet.
Ooh.
Okay. Anything else, or are you done?
Done.
So, Ariel, your turn.
Okay, so since I'm real close to death, can I do lay hand? I can do it on myself, I know that. But it says, with a pool, you can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. So I don't know how that...
If you're paladin level 3, then you can restore up to 15 hit points. So you can do 5 on you and 5 on a friend, or you can do the whole. You can blow the whole load right there on that one.
Yeah. Nice.
So I'll be nice and do 5 on... Who else is low on hit points?
Got 8.
Got 8. Okay, so I'll do 5 on me and then 5 on Kara.
So I want to remind you that you have to be close enough to touch them.
Oh, that's right. I'm not close enough to touch her, am I? I don't know where she is.
That's what mine is, and I'm too far for anybody.
We're a ways away.
Yeah, you're always way.
Unfortunately, on lay on hands, you can only. I'm sorry if I worded it wrong. I just played a paladin, so with lay on hands, you can only cast on one person at a time. So,
Oh, okay. So I'm
yeah.
just gonna restore 15 of my own hit points.
Just charge up your hands and then smack your knees with them and heal yourself
Yeah.
that way.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Okay, so I am almost back to there. And does that take up my turn, or can I also attack still? I don't remember how spells work.
I believe that would take a spell slot, but I'm pretty sure that would constitute your action.
It should tell you. It should say if it requires an action. Most spells would.
lay on
Yeah,
hands
it's
is
one
a
action.
feat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's what my cure wounds is. So.
Okay, yeah, it's one action. So that is. I'd like to. If I can still move, right? I'd like to move a little bit away from that little guy.
You can, but he'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Never mind then. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
Quick question about attack of opportunity. If you move at the beginning of your turn, do they still get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
As long as you're within melee range.
It's anytime you
They still
leave
do.
their
Okay,
range.
perfect.
So
if they leave your range, you get an attack too.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so baddie number 3 failed his roll, so Gale, it's your turn.
I attack.
I assume the
Ooh,
Manticore
nice.
again?
24 hit.
Yes.
And then frenzy hit for both of them, so now I'll roll damage. 12 and 16. Yeah, that's good. That's more like it.
And I assume you're going after the Manticore?
Yes, still.
That was 28.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good hit, but he's not wounded yet. Okay. Are you doing anything else, or are you done?
I'm gonna hang out here.
Okay. Alright, so it's the Manticore's turn again.
See? Now it doesn't jumble my shit up.
Good.
It jumbles them up, but not my stuff.
Okay, so he uses a claw attack against you, Gale, and he does 4 points of damage. Halved is 2.
Okay.
His other attacks missed, so you're good. And now it's Anubarai's turn again.
Okay, we'll go for number 1 again. See if we can actually kill him this time.
Nice.
Got a dirty 20. So 15 total.
And that's enough to completely obliterate him. It's out now. Right. Because it moves to the next. Is it next closest or just
It's whoever I choose.
Oh, cool.
I still, because it's a concentrating spell that lasts up to an hour. As long as they die within that, then
cool.
It moves. Technically, it's supposed to wait till my next turn, but to where it doesn't really affect what anybody else does.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right.
So we destroyed one of the little guys, right?
Yes. One of the dust mephits is now gone.
Okay.
Number 2 that's right behind you, Gale, he's attacking you.
Okay.
And he hit for 6 damage.
Okay.
So 3.
That sure is handy.
It really is. Okay, and that's his turn, so Aisling, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna continue with my short bow and try hitting the Manticore again. Oh, come on. 18?
That'll hit.
Please, 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 please. What?
Oh.
This is the story of my life today.
If it makes you feel any better, his hit points are down to an even number now.
Well, I mean, it helps. As long as I'm helping.
That's true, you're helping. You're not missing anymore, throwing water against the walls of the cave.
I like to feel useful.
Okay. Number 3. Wait, we need to go number 1, right? No.
There we go. Now when that happens, I can just remove the names like that until it fixes itself. 3's over here.
Yeah, I'm figuring crap out.
Me too.
Okay. Yep, okay. Kara, it's your turn.
All right, so I have a question.
Yes.
So, Aisling, can you do healing? I'm a little concerned about myself since Oriel's gone.
I believe I can.
Okay. I'm thinking about move.
I have, what is it?
Uh-oh.
I have Healing Word. I have Healing Word, which means a creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, healing increases to 1d4 for each slot above the first.
Okay, I guess you just went though. Okay, because I'm basically trying not to die because if I get attacked again, I'm gonna die. But I guess it doesn't matter. So, I guess.
Do you have any throwing weapons? You could do range attacks.
That's true. But like, if the Manticore attacks, like,
No.
but I got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have a shield I can use. I guess my best bet is to kill maybe the one in front of Ori. And then I guess Ashling, if you're feeling nice in your next turn and want to do a healing spell, that'd be great. Appreciate that.
I need to
All
be.
right.
I think I need to be near you though, right? Oh no, it's
Do
60
you-
foot range. We're good.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if you need to be near me, I'll go for number 2 instead of number 3. Because if you don't need to be near me, I'll try to kill number 3 and
It's a 60-foot range, so I think we're good.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to be able to see you. I don't have to be able
Yeah,
to.
so that's like 30 feet away. So we should be good. Okay, so I'll move over next to Oriole and attack number 3 since it's already pretty injured. And ooh, 10. I'm gonna go slightly farther away from the Manticore, please.
So
Thank
you
you.
can go to there.
Thank you.
Compete for squares, it's fine.
What's your damage now?
Mine, like what I roll with, or
Well,
like what
your
my
hit
points
points, I
are
mean.
at? I'm at 8,
Ooh.
and like the last time I took like over 10 damage from the Manticore, so it's not looking good. But anyway, the little dust method.
You want Sky's pillow?
I'm
No,
just saying I get
Okay.
it.
It's also
Okay,
the hard
that's right.
plastic. It's not carpet.
Yeah, no, 10's not gonna work. Okay.
Is Sparkles like Belle completely?
No. Is Oreo coming back, or do we
I
know?
assume so.
Hey everyone, I'm here.
Oh, okay, awesome. Because it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack the javelin. The Manticore.
Okay.
I swear that sounds louder than if you just talked.
I don't care. I love it.
Are you talking that way because of a sleeping child?
Yeah, I'm talking like directly into my mic.
You lower your voice, it'll help. So that's what it does. I was gonna say if she does that again, you could just make her just where her thing is she's set up to dodge. So any attack against her gets a disadvantage on its rolls.
So, Oreo, go ahead and do your hit roll against the Manticore. Nice. That'll definitely hit, so go ahead and roll your damage.
I have to give these guys some stronger ACs.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take on a Juvenile Dragon.
Believe me, their hit points make up for it.
That's good. Which is the better way to go.
Okay. So, he takes your 6 points of damage, and he's not quite looking wounded yet, but you've definitely taken him down from where he started. Are you gonna do anything else, or are we just moving on? What?
I think it said just move on.
Okay, we can do that. Okay. So. That'll miss. Alright, Gale, it's your turn.
You're muted, just so you know.
I'm gonna smack that guy again. The Manticore, look out. It's coming for you. Critical fail.
Oh yeah. Snap.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep. Where'd you go?
There you go.
I don't even want to do it because she's in the wrong spot.
Damn, your damage is the 17 and the 15?
Yeah.
How long do those last?
It lasts until I'm done raging. And we're still in, like, what are we on our third round?
Don't you have to be attacked or attack every round, right?
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
attacking
but
every
she has
round.
been. So.
Right.
And getting attacked.
Yeah, I know
every
you've been.
round.
Well, I know you've been getting hit, so that's what I was just. I'm only remembering from
Right. Me too.
whatever the hell it's called.
Your rage ends early if you're knocked unconscious.
Well, see,
You
now
can
the
also
Manticore
end your
knows.
rage as a bonus action.
What are you two telling it for?
Now the Manticore knows that. Now he's just gonna smash you in the head with a rock.
Thick skull.
So is he.
True. Okay. I assume you're done for that turn?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, we're on the Manticore's turn at the moment, and he's using his Tail Spike attack again towards Oriole, and it does 3 points of damage.
Hide behind rocks because I have no reason to put him into combat.
Your turn.
We don't have a boulder over there, do we?
No.
Number 3. We're in a cave, aren't we? So it
Yeah.
makes sense. Nobody can see what I'm doing because I'm just hiding in the shadows.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's kind of funny.
They're also slightly more occupied with the people that are right in their faces. 18 hits.
Yep. Ooh, nice. 11. Now I just need a 6 so I can get a max. Oh!
Well done.
Max damage. So 17 total.
He is out of it as well. Canines are being stupid.
What?
The canines, they're being stupid.
No. It's probably because he's been out there for 2 hours already, so he probably wants back in. But he can deal with the fox, so.
So that. So he's out as well. so back to the top of the round now. So Aisling, it's your turn.
Okay.
I keep wanting to use your computer
To what?
to look at.
Oh. Well, that's fine. I would
Let-
just say when you're talking to them, it makes more sense to look forward.
Let's continue with my short bow. Oh, wait, no. Can I take that back?
Yeah.
Because I was going to heal Gale. Or I was going to heal Kara. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I was going to do that. Sorry. I knew I had my screen on that for a reason. Then I was...
It's okay.
Okay. We're going to use Healing Word. And it's... So I have a question about this first. So it says first level and second level on my thing. So should I use the second level?
Do you have any second level spell slots?
I
Yeah.
think at your level, you do. Okay.
So this is the thing that I'm confused about. Because on my page it shows that I have 4 first level slots, and then it shows that I have 2 second level slots.
So yeah, you could cast it at second level if you want to.
Okay, then I'll do that. So that is the equivalent of, let's see, do that. Did that. There it is. Okay, 9.
Dang.
So does that mean I gave her 9 points?
Yep.
9 points? Okay, cool.
Not too shabby.
Feel a little less close to death.
That's good. I'm glad I could help.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so baddie number 2 is going to try the blinding breath again on Gale. So will you do a dexterity saving throw?
Gail, you're muted.
Can
I
always
thought I
see
muted
Shit.
it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna roll Dex, and I also have advantage on Dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So does that mean I get to roll twice?
So yeah. I was gonna make it more complicated, but it's not worth it.
Well, does 14 work?
Yes.
All right, then I won't roll again.
Hey,
And
she
you're
fixed the video. Good.
doing just fine at trying to outsmart this little dude. Okay, so that's his turn. So Kara, you're up.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and move in front of the Manticore to attack it. And I'm gonna stick with my trusty battle axe. And if I can hit the button. All right. Got a 24.
Nice. That will hit.
Beautiful. So perfect. We're gonna do a 2-handed strike for 8 damage.
Excellent. And our with that, the Manticore is now starting to look wounded. It's you. He needs a thing.
Oh. I was like, what's me?
Thank you.
Oh, I can't do it. Whatever.
He looks like he's wearing a hat.
I was trying to put it over his tail, but it wouldn't fit. I mean, I'm sure I could get it, but I'd have to fight more, and I don't want to.
That's understandable.
I mean, damage can be a hat. It's fine.
Okay.
That's your little shit.
Yeah, it is. Ariel, I believe it's your turn.
Sorry, I disappeared. I was there the whole time, but no one could hear me.
Leave your camera up and we're good.
Huh?
So just leave your camera up and we're good, because when you leave, it switches everything in OBS.
Well, I apologize. It won't let me use my phone to keep playing
that's right.
without kicking me off. So you'd rather me just say, hey, I'm dipping out and then skip me or whatever you need to do? That's fine. I can do that.
Yeah, because we can just do dodge.
Yeah,
That's what
what I
happens
was
with my
debating.
fog, so.
But then she said she was still here, so it's fine. Anyway.
All right. So let me see here. I would like to move closer to the Manticore so that I can use my longsword and do more damage potentially. So I will move closer to the Manticore and then.
And you and Gale are now flanking, by the way.
Okay. So I don't think an 8 hits.
Nope. But you have advantage because you're flanking, so you can roll again.
Okay, how much advantage does flanking do?
You roll again.
Yeah, it gives you
Oh,
another
okay,
roll.
okay, gotcha.
Another hit roll.
Because your advantage, you roll
16?
twice, and you take the highest number. Disadvantage, you roll twice and take the lowest number.
I take the lowest number.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, 16 hits.
Okie dokie. Okay, and then I like to do both hands. 13?
Lucky, that's why I can't do that.
Let's rewind.
Just talking dirty.
What happened? Oh.
You're using both hands.
Yeah. Sorry, we're children. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then Gale, you're up. And you're muted.
I know, I was getting it.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna hit this guy again.
Dang.
Nice.
Awesome.
24 and 21. $14 damage. And that's all I'm gonna do.
Awesome. Okay, and it's his turn now.
I don't know if you guys do the TikTok. I know at least one of you does. I have that I ain't never been with a baddie stuck in my head all the time now.
I started one, but I think I uploaded one video. That was it.
Yeah, I've only uploaded one video. I'm more of a lurker.
Yeah, I'm more of a lurker too.
I just have too much shit to be posting to, and it's just more video content. I'd just rather do it to YouTube and make it simple. If I could post links there, then I would do it more often.
Okay, so, Oriel, the Manticore has used his bite attack on you, so that's 6 points of damage. Oh, sorry, it's 12 because he rolled a critical.
This is better. Which one's this one?
Ashley. Cool. And his other 2 attacks miss, so it's now your turn.
Mine?
Yep.
Okay, here's this one.
Oriel.
Does she have any damage to her?
Just a bit.
Unfortunately, I can't cast another spell without losing my hunter's mark.
Okay, so just checking, were you here for that last attack, Oriel? Okay, you took 12.
No, sorry.
You took 12 points of damage from his bite. Because he got a critical again.
So I took 3 earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So oh goodness.
Okay, so I'll go for number 2, I guess.
Nice. Back to 6 hit points.
Sorry, which one you were attacking?
The other little small guy, the number 2.
Good. It's the first time anyone's attacking him this entire encounter.
Well, that's not good. I was hoping to kill him. Fucking not with that.
I was trying really hard not to say anything.
5. No, wait. Oh, because I got the extra 3, so 8. See, this is why I like this. It keeps track when I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Anything else? Are you good?
That's I think it's all I can do. I moved my max and shot my load, so we're good. I think everybody else is ready for bed.
Okay, so we're back to the top of the round, so Aisling, it's your turn.
I was just
Okay.
acknowledging.
What? I missed something. Right. I was petting.
He made it dirty.
Yeah.
I was petting the cat that was next to me. I was not paying attention. Okay, so guess I will also attack that little guy, because I kind of forgot about him too. And I'm going to continue with my short bow. 'Cause that seems to be working fairly well for me at the moment. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. Knock on wood.
Not any.
Ooh, 16.
That'll still hit.
I need to be looking at OBS when I do this too.
7.
Nice.
I should not have lit a candle. I've been playing with it.
Playing with fire.
Yeah, like I keep burning up tiny bits of paper.
Okay.
Got a little pyro on our hands.
I could usually no, but it's really distracting right now.
Alright, so it's baddie number 2's turn, and he's going to try to use his blinding breath again, and now Gale and Kara are both in his line of fire, so I need both of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
So 11 was the best I could do.
That's fine, but why did you roll twice?
Because I get to roll advantage on dex.
Oh, that's right.
throws.
Yep. Okay, so you both roll high enough that it's not going to affect you. And that's his turn, so Kara, you're up.
Alright. Here we go, battle axe again against the Manticore. Oh, that's not gonna do it.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
He'll just laugh at that attempt. Alright, Oriel.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack the Manticore because I'm right next to it and I'm close to death. So I'll go ahead and do the long sword. Hit. No.
Nope.
I'm still flanking though, right?
Yes. So yeah, you
Okay,
can roll
so I
again.
get to. Okay.
Oh, much better.
Yay, 23. Much better. And then again with the two-handed. 6.
Oh, he's not looking very happy. He's still alive, but Yeah, that last one got him real low. Okay,
Getting
so
closer.
unless you have anything else, then it's Gale's turn. Sweet.
I'm all done.
I smashed the things. Or tried to.
Smash everything.
An 11 and a 14.
That's just enough.
Okay. Was 11 enough to hit?
No, the 14
Or was
was.
it just the 14? Okay, cool. 17 damage.
Well done. That takes out the Manticore.
Oh, yes!
Thank biscuits.
Okay, so you're out now. So Anubirai, it's your turn.
Now I'm not as worried. So,
You also only have one target left.
right. Still debating whether there's any point of healing her or not. So yeah, I'll go for number 2. Maybe I should have tried to heal her.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
That was a critical fail.
Was? Well done. Okay, so Aisling, it's your turn now.
Okay. I am gonna stick with my short bow. 18.
That'll hit. Very nice.
7. Again.
Okay, so with that, he's now looking wounded as well. Not quite taking him out, but he's very unhappy at this point. So he's going to... Gale, he's gonna attack you with his bite attack, and that does 5 points of damage, so halve and round up to 3.
Okay.
And that's his move. So, Kara, you're up.
Right. So I think I might have enough distance to move into flanking with Gale. I guess it depends on what square I'm actually on.
Yeah, you're good.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna attack him. And 21.
Nice.
All right.
So you can roll again just to see if it's critical.
Thank you. Might as well. Not quite, but all right. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and double-handed balance to 14 damage.
Nice.
Very
I only know that
nice.
0 is 10 and not 0.
Okay. Oriel, it's your turn now.
I'm not very close to it, so I guess I'll move closer to it. And then I will attack with my long sword. Nice.
That's enough.
And another two-handed attack. 10.
Fantastic. He's now the air and the dust that's holding him together just falls to the ground as he explodes and he's no more. So woohoo! Congratulations. You survived the encounter.
Woohoo! We live again.
I want to go like remove a claw from the Manticore for like a trophy and check it for any useful bits.
Raid the Manticore.
Just tear it apart.
Why not?
He doesn't have any pockets, so he's not carrying anything, but you can rip whatever off of his body that you really want to.
I want to
Yeah.
make pockets.
It's half.
Some teeth for a necklace.
The yellow?
I'm gonna take a finger.
No. Oreo. Sorry. Ashling's green.
I was Lello.
Okay, so yeah, you can take whatever claws or teeth off of him that you want to, and you can just write that into your additional items section. So while you're investigating the Manticore, looking for things to take off of it, you realize that there's a silver collar around its neck. So if you touch the collar, it starts to glow with magical runes, and it kind of just disintegrates off of the body so that you can't take it. So glows brightly and then just disappears. So behind where the party is at, bright lights start to glow in the cavern and a loud popping noise is heard. The party turns around to find a tall, slender, coated figure walking towards them out of a portal. This new person's face is covered by a hood, but a masculine voice floats towards you and says, "I see my pet didn't do his job." He huffs. "No matter. There'll be more." He snarls at you. He turns towards where Roderick is laying against the rocks and surveys what happens, and he says, "You're not supposed to be here." He grips his staff and waves it at the party and at Roderick. Muttering under his breath, a new portal is opened underneath the feet of the party. You start slowly falling and being pulled into an abyssal portal, unable to break free of its pull. In the last moments of discernible vision, you can see a sickly red light coalesce into the shape of a long sword that plunges directly towards Roderick just as he fades from sight.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't have a guy, but I got the portal.
And that's it. That's all I've got.
So we've been sucked into a portal.
And you don't
man.
know where yet. Yeah.
I was sucked
It's
into a
like
bag.
the opposite of a cliffhanger.
I was sucked into a bag of holding one time.
Nice.
I just won't respond to
Well, my baby woke up screaming, so
So good timing.
yep.
I will take it.
Dad's trying to get her settled, but he doesn't have milk, so
Mommy powers.
hard.
I do not
She
miss those
loves
young
him
years.
until she's hungry, and then he doesn't have stuff in his boobs. They're useless.
Swear men can lactate in some way, but I don't remember.
Yeah, they can. But you guys have all the functioning parts. It's just the lack of hormones.
It's kind of funny. So just tell him to take some pills. Get those hormones up.
You get
They make
actual real boobs.
things. They make little contraption things that like a lot, like some dads will put like the bottle there, so it like tricks.
Oh
baby.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And they make these. They're these feeding systems where it's like almost like a blood bag type situation, and it's a tube, and you can run it down. And then I know that some moms do that to still breastfeed, but they don't produce any milk. I don't know. It's a lot.
She can come out here
All right, guys.
Your
been fun.
companion that doesn't do
Good
anything.
to see you.
Not
See
yet.
you next time.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Have
you,
fun.
everyone.
So much fun. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.